Hi, good evening. How about the feelings whichever you have achieved through the sessions of the Bhagavad Gita? Of course, it refines our mind to attain the beautiful involvement of knowing and understanding the detachment of ourselves from the materialistic world. Of course, why have we born in the world? What do we seek for? What do we search for? Where do we go? How shall we go with our intention of further proceedings? What can be the final end? What for did we live? How really did we evolve our mentality to be predicted in an art of the work that has been blended in all of our performances? Of course, the day whichever had been fleeted could also say so many experiences of our wisest counseling and the deepest wounds that we had gone across, the people we had met, the various types of climate understanding, reasoning could always be there in our memory. But while we keep on cross all the years, what shall we have to take with us finally? To see Lord Krishna in an embedded memory of all of our circles and to be evaluated as a special to create a special bondage to the feet of him once again, to be delivered and to surrender ourselves to the feet of Krishna, that we really want to attain that mukti and not to have rebirth again. So, the special attachment of ourselves to feel Lord Krishna in all of our cyclings, evolution, and the life of our wanderings, seek of our blessings, seek of all such matters could only to be united with Him to be the answer of this special session. So, if we really want to go on the path of eternity, the result of eternity could answer only one thing to us. Nothing is permanent in the world. And to be highly detached from the materialistic world, to surrender ourselves to the Lord's speech. What is the use of being in the world with much more attachment towards materialism? Can never answer any question for our need of seeking on Monday, because finally everyone will be in the bed. That bed alone would be the final place of our residence. At such a minute, our eyes only will cry for the shoulders. Those shoulders could be only with an attachment towards Lord's feet. So this yoga keep us to feel meditating, to ever feel the jasmine of Lord Krishna's image around us, to be more devoted to the path of Him, and to feel enlightening showerings of His message, to be detached and to feel detached, to think detached, to evaluate to be detached, and to surrender only our special duties, whatever did we do in the past, with our beautiful involvement of worshipping to see the Lord's image, could be an answer of our eternity that stamps in our memory to feel that we will not have rebirth again. We won't have rebirth again. So let us only consider the Lord's feet is our final path of hugging, and to keep on moistening our tears to the Lord's feet for delivering ourselves from all the materialistic evolution around us, and to be highly dedicated to the feet of Him could give us ever permanent happiness to feel the stamp of Lord Krishna at everywhere. So, Lord Krishna is only the breath of us who can give enlightenment at the path of our departure from this world. All the worldly desires should not be with us because only the path of His feet is ever permanent. And let us feel the Lord's feet is always keeping us to feel happy, to do His bhajans, to swell His names, to see Him at everywhere. And one, the passion of our involvement could be only attached with the Namasankirtanam of Him, and to surrender ourselves to the feet of Him can make us to realize the meaning of this chapter. So, entire detachment of ourselves from all the desires could be on such a day to feel highly happy in knowing and understanding the feel of our birth only has made us an instrument to do all the work and the imposed karma of the destined path that has shown to us. And let us be happy with whatever did we go across, but we should never do the sins to anyone. Live and let live should be the prophecy of our birth, and how to make somebody else happy with our harmless attitude, and how can be the special instrument of the Lord's duty to make ourselves to be more obedient and to be duty involved with our worship of the special attachment to the Lord's feet without any expectations and detachment could give us the special departure from this world to the path of eternity to feel the blessings of Lord Krishna at everywhere. So, seeking His feet on our path and not to attain the rebirth can be the secret of our success in this birth. What have we achieved? Nothing we have achieved. Only all sections of the duties have been imposed by Lord Krishna to drive our involvement of energy for the focused subjective preparations of the socio-useful productivity. And we all did it for the sake of our selfless pleasure could be the reason of our entire involvement to the feet of our surrender to Him. Let us surrender ourselves to the feet of Him, to see Him, to love Him, to smell Him at everywhere, and to be entirely free from all of our bondage, entirely free from all of our bondage, to feel our very good attitude of the special loving involvement to get the output of our word could be visioning the secret of Lord's energy on a final day. The final day of our eternity could specially speak about the cordial impression of Lord Krishna with us, because He will never let us to cry on such a day. is a savior. And definitely, as we are the warriors, we will be specially protected by Lord Krishna. We will be given security through his enlightening heart to take us away from this world of the materialist desire and to attach us with this glorious fragrance of the jasmine flower. So, the fragrance of the jasmine flower is a special spellbound vibration of the Lord Krishna. And let us breathe it during the minute of our every cycle on such a day. Let it be the hardest struggle and let it be the finest moment. Whatever could be the minute of our fleet, let us involve ourselves with a pillar of courage to feel Lord's hand, Lord's eyes, and Lord's smell of involvement at everywhere to keep ourselves to be bowing in this universe to fulfill our tasks of all the good preparations as a dynamic instrument to feel happy and to feel the stamp of Lord Krishna in all the work that do we undergo. Krishna keeps us ever happy, and Krishna will surely never let his devotee down, and he will not give us rebirth again, is a special prophecy of this chapter. And communicative English is an essential tonic of developing your involvement and intention to register more vocabulary in English. And how can you make it as a garland of information, as a tool of carrying your information from one place to another place? How can it be transported in the vehicle of your thoughts? Could be specially tried with your intention of making use of all the sensible words in English. Try your English and please read Bhagavad Gita for all of your success and stress management in the world. Thank you for attending this session.